Good now. Had some technical difficulties, I guess you could say. Star Citizen wanted to take priority over my camera instead of OBS. Anywho, let's do a little more testing on these ships. I guess I'll go out to the PU. Do I go all the way out to Pyro? Yeah, we'll go out to Pyro. Boy, oh boy. Ended up getting off work late today, so nope, starting stream later. That's fine. We're here. We're doing things. I'm not gonna dive too deep into, like, the new event. I'm gonna have to pull the stuff up, but I'm not gonna dive too deep into the new event stuff. I just want to play around with the new ships. Mostly the Stinger and the Shiv. And I kind of want to see about taking the Stinger out to do like to do the Polaris mission, see how it does. Yeah, I just have to be reasonably skilled enough to be able to survive that and try to take down the Polaris. So that's the goal with the Stinger. As far as the Shiv goes, I just like the ship, so I'm gonna play around with that more. Terrible timing though, because my food is now ready, so I have to run out and grab that. What am I gonna do first? Probably the Stinger. I know, I sounded super certain about that. Anyway, I'll be right back. Go grab some food. Professional streamer here, starting stream with a be right back scream. Anyway, 2 minutes. Okay, I'm here. Fuck. And I have my food. Can't see it. Not the food, but the ship. Got the stinger out. I'm a little bigger on the screen, aren't I? Let's fix that. I don't need to be that big. There we go. Alright. Let's get this thing out. I want to try to do the Polaris mission. With this, I know, probably a heinous decision to make, but I think it might be difficult, but it might be doable. So let's see if I can manage it. Oh, okay, that's too warm to eat. Holy shit. So let's do the 2 milli. And a stinger. What could go wrong? Did I not turn it on? I did not turn it on. The startup sounds for the ship are pretty sick. And it's a little wider than I realized. Don't mind me. I'm just crashing in my brand new ship. Why is it so far away? Oh my god. Okay, well we have a bit of a jump. Before I get to the mission, that sucks. Gives me a chance to eat, I suppose. It's so far away, dude. Let's see if... Oh. Holy shit. That was spicy the first day, but goddamn, that really picked up heat 2 days later. I was not prepared for that by any means. Fuck me. What was I even gonna say? I have no idea what I was gonna say now. Whatever it was, it's gone. Oh, the ship manages fine against a hammerhead, so I'm hoping if I play it smart and safe, I can manage a Polaris. That is not at all what I was going to say before I just nearly killed myself with spice, but no clue. Whatever it was, it's gone. Oh yeah, I was gonna see if... I'm gonna see if if Global thinks that it can. I want to stir the pot because there's a lot of negative feedback on this stinger. Never mind. They're all talking about the new ASD thing and sloppy. We have 500 IQ people in the chat right now. Lovely. As is Global always. Oh, we're finally here. I gotta move all my shit out of the way. I can actually get the pew-pew going. The main thing I have to keep in mind with the ship is power management. Because, as you can see, I only get 2 shots with these cannons before being out. So realistically, this is unlikely. My only concern with the Polaris, I guess I'll have to see what the range is. My only concern with the Polaris is getting lit up by the turrets and not being able to maintain just enough distance to land my shots. But we'll see. I feel cheeky tonight, so hopefully I can manage. Why is it not giving me any markers? There it is.
This is what you wanted, right? Let's go.
Makes me think of a Grim Salvo song. I think off of the Void Star album. Oh, the spice. It's fighting back. Okay, what happened to the rest of the ships? Is that a Terrapin or a Velk? I think it's a Terrapin. Why is there such an outlier? Okay, it's one of me. There's no way they came with that group, right? That was ripping out here. This is gonna be so fucking difficult. I don't think I can do it. Not with this many shots going at me all at once. I'm already red, dude. There's no way. I gotta use the rocks. If you're skilled enough, it can be doable. I never said I would be skilled enough to do this. Trying that ship again? Yeah, I'm stubborn, man. I think it can be a good ship in the right hands. My hands are not the right hands. But I think it's one of those, like, it's better if you have a group, 100%, like, as would any ship be. But it's definitely supposed to be like that heavy-hitting ship that rolls in with a bunch of, like, mosquito ships that annoy the shit out of... What? Since when does the base shoot me up? The fuck? Oh, that is some nonsense. Oh, that's so much worse. Oh, that makes things way worse. Especially since these guys will not get off of my ass. Oh, that Polaris is gonna kill me so fast. And I have no boost right now. Yep, there goes an engine. Fuck. No, I'm just gonna self-destruct. Once the engine's gone, dude, it's over. I have to reevaluate how I approach fights in this. Because, like, in the Shiv, or literally any other ship, it would just be a matter of pulling the small guys out and just taking them out one by one. But this thing, nah, not happening. They interrupted my self-destruct. That is incredibly rude. I wanted to take myself out on my own terms. The game won't even allow me that much. I know at least with these missiles, it'll completely take out their systems if I hit them with enough of them. Problem is, there's very little missiles on this. There's 6 ships that I need to take out while there. You know, it'd be great if I could just lock onto multiple ships. That would make my life so much easier. I don't have that sort of luxury, though. I think I'm stubborn with it because I really like the ship. So I want to find its purpose. But as it stands, like, you'd be better off using an F8, a Guardian, an Ares. You know, just take your pick. I mean, we know the Shiv is a fantastic ship. It's not gonna be like end-all be-all best ship you could roll out in, but it's a good all-rounder, like, mid-range ship. It was really hard to find the proper role for the Stinger. I think that difficulty is mostly stemming from the fact I'm going in by myself and not a group of people. I think that's where that ship would really shine. Mostly so the damage isn't all on you. It's a bummer, man. Let's see if I can get more people in. Get more people involved, and maybe I could actually make use of it. I doubt I'll get anyone, but I think the Stinger would have its proper time to shine if you had at least one other ship pulling aggro off. Because even when you look at the showcase or the advertisement for it, it shows them going in as a swarm. Which I suppose stands true for, like, any alien ship. They don't normally rogue it out. That claim time is so brutal, though.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any randos from Global to pull in with me, unfortunately. So that means I need to get good, unfortunately. And I'm not. So I need to get better about using the missiles. I think that's my biggest issue. If I can bombard them with missiles and lessen the amount of ships aggroed onto me, that'd be fine. The other issue is those missiles would be more ideal. Well, I guess they wouldn't really do anything on the players. That may be the thing, though. The Shiv might just stop becoming useful once you go bigger than, like, once you're going bigger, I can't speak. Once you're going against something bigger than the hammerhead, I think the stinger starts to become obsolete unless you have several of them. Which is fine. Like, the stinger shouldn't be that OP. So spicy. And oh my god. I don't have the patience for this. Distract myself. And give it one more whirl. And then I'll see about... Oh man, this shit's spicy, dude.
That's one of my favorites.
We gotta dress the part. It does not look right. The head is so big for the body.
Like it?
Oh, I'll probably try doing Arena Commander with the stinger again. They're like... They look okay with this? What would even look good with the Vandal? Well, okay, that does look better. Not accurate lore-wise, but whatever. Alright. Still have a minute. Gives me a minute to finish my food. And continue dying. Give myself stomach ulcers. This is supposed to be fizzy, and I guarantee it's flat, but I don't care. My mouth's on fire. So much better. Okay. I had 30 seconds on that. Just go down. Pull it up once I'm down there. Where do you think you're going, madame? Excuse you. No, we are not doing that. Nope. You don't. You know better. What are you gonna do with this paw? Goodness. Hops up on my lap and tries to do a dead sprint across my desk. Where'd you plan on going? Goof. You distracted me. Don't even... I see you looking. Don't even think about it, Winston. Oh. What? Where are you going? You don't need to be using my desk. We're all bent out of shape because I was out of the house all day. Anyway, let's pull up the stinger. I don't know if her yowling got picked up on the mic, but she was rather vocal. It's not normally. We gotta look the part. I don't have any other gear that looks appropriate to wear with the Vandal mask, so we make do. I mean, I took down one ship when I went out there with the Stinger. That's something, right? I'm like 90% sure that was because they took themselves out, though. Oh, hey, they fixed the fall damage on the elevator. The more you know. Excuse me. My goodness. It's that spicy food fighting back. It used to be that when you drop down the elevator shaft when it was ascending up, that you wouldn't take any fall damage. It is clearly no longer the case. I want this ship to be good. I think that's why I keep trying it. So I think it's a dope looking ship. I love any sort of biopunk anything. So a ship structured around a biomechanical design language, I'm all over it. I just wish it wasn't a paper airplane. How quickly does it regenerate? Because I really do not want to go all the way out there. Can I get the one for CFP? I can. Yeah, well, it sucks to suck headhunters, but oh, it repopulated me. Oh, it repopulated immediately. Never mind. Please be closer. It is not. Is that just where it is? Oh, that is just. Oh, right. I forgot. It's a server-wide thing. Fuck. That is just where it is now. God damn it. That means that's where the CFP one is going to be. Oh.
Hey there, Randall. Stokes here. Appreciate you rolling with us on this.
What an inconvenience. But another reason why I'm trying to test this ship more, rather than just play around with the Shiv. We all know, at least those who have been watching the last stream, the one prior, I love the Shiv. And the Shiv is really, really fucking good. This is the outlier. Dope looking ship. Very difficult to manage in a fight. I think that's where everybody's disposition is with the ship. That being said, I feel like 80 to 90% of the people who play this, when a new ship comes out, they want that to be their daily driver, end all be all ship that could do everything and handle everything and not take that much damage. And then when they're like, oh, well, I can get shot down easy in that ship, so it's shit. And I'm like, oh. Is it the ship, though? Or is it you? I mean, granted, the ship is weak, but I don't feel like it's like that much weaker than like what stats? Stats wise, I need to look. I need to compare it to the Guardian, so I don't feel like it's that much weaker HP wise. And the F8, I'll pull up the F8 as well. F8 Guardian. Meteor. Oh, that's a medium fighter. I guess that doesn't necessarily count. Let's pull up the Shiv as well. Just for the shits and giggles of it, I suppose. Okay, what are we looking at here? This is what we got. Shiv is the only one with cargo. Yeah, okay, so both the Shiv and the Stinger are okay, never mind. Wow. Oh, yeah, the Guardian's the best one. It's got double the HP, dude. That is crazy. But it's in a similar situation as the Stinger. You get one of those wings shut off, you're donezo. That is crazy, the HP pool the Guardian has. The Stinger's the worst performing in every regard. Holy. Why? I mean, other than firepower, it performs way worse in every other respect. It's so sad. It really is. I mean, it's a common theme though. With CIG, they make alien ships significantly shittier overall. I shouldn't say shittier, just, oh, there's other people here doing it, or is that turret's lighting it up? Oh, someone's here with the Paladin, nice. Okay, so we could try it out in a group aspect, that's good. They almost cleared everything out though, that's not good. That's rude. That's a Shiv. That might be a player. Are they red? I haven't seen an NPC Shiv before. Yeah, missiles are the key with this thing, dude. It makes ships dead in the water so fast. In case that was a player. I'll finish him off. Only issue is you only get 16 missiles, which actually is a substantial amount. Where the fuck is the Polaris? Oh, no. Never mind. Well, I mean, we confirmed that my speculation was accurate. I guess the lore does suggest that it should be that way. They are recreations. Yeah. Yeah. In my mind, it feels like they were, I guess I should look up the lore for that a little bit, huh? The way I've kind of interpreted it, or how I like to think of it anyway, is, Speria just, like, maybe a little in the gray area on the law end of things, procured these ships and refitted them for human use. That's how I've always kind of viewed it. I don't know if that's accurate, but it's more fun in my mind that way. I'll pull up a Speria. Do they have like look up some lore. Recreating and adapting spacecraft for humans. Usually focused on preserving and archiving blueprints after a ship manufacturer was destroyed by the Vandal. Company started by selling restored ships. Interesting. Fun fact. Yeah, so I guess it makes sense for them to be a little weaker. I think this ship's gonna pop off in a group setting though. We'll see if that Paladin shows up or not. I have to search areas now. Gross. My sticks don't work in PTU. There's no way that's friendly. It's red. I was about to scan it. Oh, it's too far away. It looks so cool. I just wish it wasn't so weak. Oh, yep. Paladin's here. So we'll have that group setting again, thankfully. Not me trying to solo a Polaris. Oh, we got some not so friendly ships. Okay, just like before with the missiles, we should be fine. That one might take a little more missiles though. God damn. I was about to say that F7 is taking way too much damage. Oh, I'm so fucked. Where's that fucking Paladin? I'm gonna just try to rip out of there. Oh, okay. And try 4 on this Valk. Oh! The bitch jousted me. Well, that's not ideal now, is it? No, we're gonna be out for a while. Oh, yeah. The missiles are definitely absolutely key and necessary with this fucking thing. Holy shit. It's really hard to whip this thing, though. It's so heavy to fly. My goodness, this thing handles like ass. Yeah, this thing's only going to be worthwhile in a group setting. Unfortunately, it's kind of saddening, but understandable considering the firepower. My ship is absolutely wrecked right now, but it's fine. Everything will be fine. It is painfully difficult to maneuver this ship. I mean, we did look at the stats, to be fair, and it should be expected. It was worse in every regard. So it's going to take an absolute masochist to want to fly this thing for sure. But at least you can look cool. Yeah, exactly. But it looks so good. Yeah, at least you can look cool while being a masochist. It's like, genuinely, if you don't hate yourself, you may as well just fly the F8 or the, or better yet, the Guardian MX. And you'd be a lot happier and manage a lot better. But if you do happen to hate yourself, but want to look cool while doing so, you should just fly this. Oh, wow, interesting. They give you multiple emission clouds for this mission? Oh, this is the big boy fight. I didn't realize this is when we actually take on the Polaris. Ooh, I'm getting a little tight in there. Ooh, fuck. If you guys didn't have your butthole pucker, don't worry. Mine did plenty for you to compensate. That made me nervous. Okay, could not stop in time. That's fun. Love that for me. Now I get to come back. Damn it. I wanted to fucking... I gotta get back here fast. I gotta wait like 6 minutes for this goddamn thing, though. I love how I cut it like super close coming into that asteroid. I just fucked up because I couldn't slow down going back. Well, would it be a bad idea to pull up in the in the Shiv? Probably would. I kind of want to, though. I need to be consistent. I need to focus on just testing out the Stinger at first. If I can get it out there to the Polaris, then that would be great. I don't think that Paladin is going to be able to take on a Polaris on its own. I mean, Silver Lining. I'll have missiles for the Polaris. They really should allow us to be able to make claims for ships from our Mobi-Glass. It's so annoying that I have to run all the way to the front, which, mind you, in Obituary doesn't take very long, but it's still like a whole ass minute. If I was at, like, literally any Stanton landing zone, I'd be able to claim a ship and get to the hangars, and it would be there waiting for me. And buy cargo from it. Yeah. I suppose. I feel like that one's less so, like... I don't know. I guess I haven't done enough commodity trading to be inconvenienced enough by that, but... This guy got the new drip. You rocking the new drip? Yeah, they're rocking the new drip. Oh, wait a minute. Where does that light come from? Interesting. I'll pretend I didn't see that. I want to be able to buy and sell cargo from your hangar at minimum. Yeah, that I could be on board with. I feel like that makes more sense and would be practical. I can understand why they haven't done that. Because, you know, good old Christ Roberts is like, we must have everything be physicalized. It must be fully immersive. You must trek and ride a tram into town to click a few buttons to have your commodities. The flip side of that is, like, this is where I kind of like run into a half issue with it, because if they did that, then it would be expected to be able to do that with weapons and armor, etc. And then that would completely make the purpose of going into the cities pointless. So I guess, really, they're just trying to give purpose for people to go into the cities. Mission givers would be ample good enough reason, so maybe once they get a more in-depth amount of that, it might be more likely. Surely the Polaris is still there by the time I get my Stinger back. I think what I'll end up doing is probably just melt the Paladin. So I don't see myself having too much use of that. But I might end up keeping the Stinger and the Shiv. I'm for sure gonna melt the Shiv and then upgrade my starter to the Shiv. Oh my goodness, it takes so long. What is the damage rating on those missiles? What kind of missiles does it come with? Bullets? Bullet 2s. Infrared. I'm not too familiar with missiles, so... The size 2 missile? Size 2 and it kaputs ships that easily? That's kind of insane. That's 2800 damage. How's that compared to like other missiles? Oh. Nothing like the Rattler. Rattler's 4K. But that is wow, okay, that's like the second strongest size 2 missile, and it comes with that by default. The speed. Yeah. Rattlers would definitely be better. Oh, they're only sold in Stanton? Oh, that's disappointing. One more minute. And then we'll go wipe out that Polaris, hopefully. See how that goes, and then I'll give the, we'll rock around in the Shiv. Those cluster missiles? Fuck if I know, dude. Hold on. This is what I was looking at. So the bullet says infrared. I don't know. Where would it say that? I haven't fucked around with missiles, so I have no idea what I'm looking at. I don't think it even says on Urkel. Explosion radius 2.5. I don't think it's a cluster. Is that like a... I just see cross-section infrared. That's just the detection type, though. They're specifically Vandal strike missiles. Rattler is a missile size 2 infrared cluster missile manufactured by oh, did I just not read that? Oh yeah, Rattler is, yep, sure enough, in the description. I don't think Bullet 2s are, though. It doesn't say they're cluster. Interesting. But yeah, Rattlers are clusters. That's probably why they do so much more damage. Rattlers are the only cluster missiles? Oh. The more you know. I don't fuck around with like any missile ever. I've been so against using missiles. I just haven't been bothered to look into like what's good, what's bad. What would be better than default, you know? In turn, I think it's worked in my favor. Oh, they neutralized the Polaris before I can get back out there? That's disappointing. Or are they just fucking it up? Oh, nope. They neutralized it. Well... What I did... It's still... I'm so confused. Is it still up? And surely they took it out because it just did the withdrawn thing. If it's withdrawn, I might just pull out the Shiv then. I really wish they would just give us max rep in the PTU. You cannot park there, sir. Oh. This thing is deceptively wide. Do I know the date for No, I have no idea. I could look it up.
What's up? Stealth. Gonna send you.
Not that I'll be able to find an accurate date, but
Just wanted to thank you for picking up that contract. We can really use your help.
I'm so glad that it stopped typing midway. They have apparently it's not been announced. Allegedly. Yeah. It's next month, but yeah, I don't think they've given an exact date yet. We'll probably know a date when once we have Nyx in our hands. I imagine IEE will probably be like either right in tandem with the release of next patch, or with the next patch, I should say, or like just after. Maybe let the dust settle of Nyx being out. I can't believe we're getting Nyx next month. That's crazy. I have a feeling this mission's a little broken right now, so I don't think there's even going to be a Polaris out there for me to kill. Am I getting a Perseus? No, probably not. I mean, I'll probably melt things to test it out, but I'll probably immediately melt it again and get something else. I'm not super hyped about the Perseus, to be honest. I know a lot of people are, but I don't know. Maybe if I had an actual group to play with, you know, that maybe I'd feel a little differently. I mean, it's the same way why same reason why I'm kind of feel like neutral about the Paladin. Paladin's cool, useful if you have a group. Otherwise, kind of pointless. Paladin is still out here. Is it still fighting the Polaris? Kind of chilling. What if I try taking down the Paladin? Oh. I found the Polaris. You should just ask me. I do. I ask it global every fucking day. I'm like, anyone want to try to do this thing as a group? Fucking crickets, dude. I never get anyone that want to group up. I don't know what it is with the servers. I have antisocial servers or something. I don't fucking know. But it drives me nuts. Because I'd like to play with a group to go do group things like, oh, I don't know, outdoor. or the Lazarus facility. I mean, I do Lazarus with like Han and Noon, whatever he hops on, but that's very seldom when that happens. See if I can land any of these missiles. Oh, I'm way too close. Yeah, I don't like the precision aiming, to be honest. It's kind of ass. I hate it. Is that an Idris? Sure enough, it is. They're just dipping. feel like if I keep about 2.5K out, a reasonable enough distance where I don't get lit up, I can still get shots. I lied. I can't see shit. That shield's so close to being popped, dude. So if you want, I'm just doing a reclaimer run right now. That's all good, man. Already out here with some randos. By the time you get out here, this Polaris will be popped. We'll definitely take you up on that. Any other time, though. I don't want to stop you from doing whatever it is you're doing, you know? If there's any time you're keen on doing Hathor or Lazarus, I'd be down. You know, this is going a lot better than I thought it would. I mean, granted, it's going to take me ages. And I'm gonna knock myself out. You want to do it on live? Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't. Any of that stuff would only be on the live servers. I don't normally play on PTU. I'm just doing that because I want to try out the new ships and have fun with that. I swear to God, if that Paladin starts shooting me, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's not my fault they landed in my crosshairs. Dude. The regen time for these cannons is insane. Yeah, I definitely would not do Lazarus or Hathor on PTU, that's for sure. I don't even want to do the new ASD stuff on PTU. I'm saving that for when it goes live. One, I don't want to spoil it for myself, and two, if I'm going to do that stuff, I want it to be, you know, productive to progression. I don't want to be one of those sweaty-ass content creators. It's like, oh, look at the new stuff in the new ASD facility. Look at all the spoilers. People use it as fucking thumbnails and shit. Never done it, but you'd be down? Oh shit, okay. I'm trying to farm a Polaris, so I need to do it. Desperately. Calling out Foxy, are you? Not just Foxy, dude. If I went to my YouTube homepage, I guarantee I'd see like 5 accounts that are doing the same shit. Trying to milk the views. Granted, they're nowhere near to the caliber of Foxy, but Foxy's like the one I can respect because, you know, they are actually trying to... They actually full-time this shit, but... There's a lot of smaller creators out there doing the same thing, trying to milk up the views, and I'm like, I can't be bothered, dude. I don't want to be that guy who's like, look at all the new shit. I'd rather just, you know, give my horrid opinions on ships and show gameplay. Foxy's the only one you watch for the stats. Damn. I don't even watch. Honestly, I don't watch that many Star Citizen content creators. I think there's like 3, but 2 of them have kind of stopped to a degree. Cozy Boy made some really good cinematic videos. And then Void Dude, great piracy gameplay. Hilarious commentary. I haven't seen a video of his in a while. And then Salty Mike just for the news. Beyond that, I mean, maybe once in a while a Morphologist video, but beyond that, I don't really watch that many Star Citizen videos. Ooh, that is not feeling good. This Polaris is taking ages to die. No way. Who the fuck just... Of course it's a fucking... Of course, another player in the Stinger shows up, trying to fuck me up while I'm fighting the Polaris. Get good, scrub. This is annoying. We're like in the same state. Oh my god. They're so bad. If I'm doing this well against them, they're trash, dude. Get him. Don't you run, bitch. They're so jousty, dude. It's driving me fucking nuts. Stay in a bubble. This is sad. They just joust. I don't think they're doing any power management. I'm trying to say I'm jousting. I'm the one trying to rotate into a bubble and then they just take off. See? There they go again. I gotta chase after their dumbass. I commend them for not running like a little bitch at this point. I took out one of their wings. They're struggling to... Get fucked, bud. Good try. Man tried missile spamming and fucked it up. Back to fighting the Polaris after that slight intermission. That made me feel better about myself. I'll give them that. At least I know there's people out there worse at dogfighting than me. You ever see those videos of people like showing their fights, and then they go into third person and they're like actually landing their shots in third person? I'd like to ask them how how many attempts did it take to actually get that footage? Oh, fuck. There's a rock there, guys. If anyone wasn't aware, there is in fact a rock. Fuck. Imagine that guy who just tried to PvP me out there and just finds out that they lost to someone who couldn't dodge a rock. That's more embarrassing. Okay. Well, I had my fun with the stinger. That just made it much more evident to me that it's better in a group setting and or just like a 1v1 of someone else's dog shit. can't just say GG, I gotta talk shit too. Can't help it. Who the fuck is bothering with debris shit during PTU? That is wild. Okay. We are done with the stinger. I'll pull out the Shiv again, because I like the Shiv. Do I want to bother going out and killing the players? Not really. I'd probably run out of ballistic before the Polaris popped. Okay, I guess whoever that guy was in the stinger, they're not really in global, it would seem. I put claim on the stinger, right? Yeah. Okie dokie. Put on some normal gear now. Why do I have this? Why do I have the kill? I shouldn't have a kill shot. I mean, I'll take it. What do you have to do for the laser? Are you talking about these? I know, dude. I have so much shit on my account. I don't remember how I got 90% of this. Like, obviously, I remember how I got the vault weapons, but the brimstone rifle? Couldn't tell you. The big laser. What big laser? Which one are you talking about? Oh. 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 You have to... What do you have to do for that? You have to go to the PAF, and then there's also the orbital thing. You have to go to the PAF, get big-ass laser things, go up to the orbital thing, plug in the batteries. I don't remember. I watched like one video. You plug in the big batteries, you set up the alignments, and then go back down, and then you push a button, and it kicks on the laser. It's involved, for sure. I'd have to look up a video again on how to do it. Should I be a bit smooth-brained and take the Shiv out to the players? Or do I do other ship combat missions? Let's see the mission to its end. How about that? This is not a practical ship whatsoever to be taken out to this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I had my fun in the Stinger. I don't really want to use it anymore. I also have to wait like another, probably like 5 minutes before I can actually get it back. So we'll play around in the Shiv. I don't think the Stinger is as bad as everybody's making it out to be. I think people just don't understand its proper role, you know? Everybody wants that next big OP ship that they can just fly around by themselves in. Outdoors way more work, so I guess that's a weekend thing. Yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. Same with Lazarus. Both of those are like Lazarus could take up to like 3 hours. And I'm pretty sure Hathor takes about the same amount of time. So, definitely involved. Definitely takes some time. I mean, maybe if I get off work at a reasonable time, then I'd be like, yeah, let's do it in a weekday, but it's probably going to be like a Saturday thing, to be honest. Which sucks, because I need a lot for the Polaris. So it's going to take me a good while to farm it. Instead of playing the PTU, I could be focusing on that. Mother's about to be a... Oh, they kill her? Fuck. No way. I just got out here, dude. Okay, well, time to kill other players. We're off to get worm cards. Oh, the specimen cards? Yeah. I have like 4 or 5.
Hey, got a notice that you closed out that contract.
I didn't close shit out.
Taking care of it for us. I'll process your payment now.
Oh, you mean closing out by... Okay, yeah, you didn't send the payment. But you just let there be a paladin here. I want to shoot someone up. I don't think anyone's here. Damn, this ship is fast. Oh, we got a ship. Cool. Might be a bad idea for me to open up on them, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is PTU, who cares? That's not what I meant to do. Ooh, man, messing it up. They're nabbing out. Come back here, boy. Ah, Fucker navved out. Rip. Well, the ship was doing quite a number on him as far as damage goes, though. So that's kind of nice. Makes me like the Shiv a lot more. Add you whenever yeah, I'll add you when I go back onto live. I'll play around with new ships a bit more. I mean, I imagine they'll probably be throwing this patch out to live this week. We're on the second week of the month, and they've been consistently throwing it out on the second week. So I wouldn't be surprised if this patch goes live like Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday. Maybe that's copium speaking, but I would like it to go live soon. I'm excited for the next chapter for the Yorit story. And I'm curious to see how that's going to... Because they kind of hinted at it bleeding into Nyx, as far as that story. So I'm curious how that's going to play out. And I was thinking about making like a overall gameplay / summary video of all the ASD and Yort nonsense. I think that would make for a pretty cool video. Call it like playing God or something. Now I gotta find something else to do with my Shiv, as the Polaris mission is no longer around. And I'm not using the Stinger. Because I don't want... Well, I guess there is another Polaris mission, but... Either way, I should rearm. And get my ballistics back to top. Yeah, they did say it was going to be this week. I can't wait. This ship is genuinely the only reason I'm still playing PTU. It is such a fun ship to fly. I mean that and the Stinger, because I wanted to get more of a feel for the Stinger, but... This ship just rips, dude. I love it. Oh, is that a whole sea? Coming or going? What are you doing, bud? Doesn't seem to be too much ship activity outside of Obituary either. Oh yeah, I need to focus. Need to rearm. Well, I just told them that I had them locked on. Whoops. Oh, of course it's not working. Okay. A call landing. Leave the sea alone. Yeah, it is weird. That is weird. I don't know why that's the case. Don't ruin my fun. Maybe I want to mess with the whole sea. No, I wouldn't do that. They still just hanging out in there? What are you doing, bud? You can't do anything in your hangar with the whole sea. Yeah, missed the PvP fight in the Stinger earlier. I guess it was PvP against a Shiv as well. I don't think there's NPC Shivs yet. I don't know, I'm on the fence. Do I go out, play around in my Shiv, or do I pull the Stinger up again and try doing the Polaris mission? And give it a proper test. Because I don't think there's really... I mean, I would have to earn rep again in order to, like, actually get anything worthwhile doing out here. I don't know. There's not much in the way of, like, PvP that I can do, unless I decide to just go to the event and fuck people up, but I'm not that kind of person. I just fuck up the people who do that. Clearly, because that happened earlier. I'll give it one more. It seems like a group's already doing it. I'm gonna give it one more go with the Stinger. Because I feel like I'm starting to get a feel for it. Whoop. I definitely did not mean to do that. I have no idea why I have this gun. But not the LMG or anything else. Just this. I didn't get the Sikon package or anything, so... No idea why it's there. I think I am gonna keep this ship for a little while. And I'll just pull it out when I'm rolling in with a group. Or hitting like some sort of specific big target. Because otherwise it's just not viable to solo. Love the interior though. It looks so good. Love the purple. So anyone out here is the whole sea still hanging out out here? Yeah, apparently. They just be chilling in their hangar, I guess. Okay. Last attempt. Using the stinger. Giving it a wholehearted try. You know what the stinger's really good at? Fighting other stingers. that's where it's been actually fun and useful. You know what, the purple, I know it has like red glow, but when you use the thrusters to move around, it like goes purple. I'm kind of surprised they didn't put it in like some sort of purple paint. It's like, can you imagine if there was like a purple paint kind of like this red one? I think that would look pretty good. Although I really like this red paint. This red paint's really nice. This suits the ship far more. The Gotok ships have purple hoods on the inside, don't they? I had a Sealand for a little bit, and I vaguely remember it being purple on the inside. The Sealand is so awkward to land, dude. And that, for that reason, that I kind of like it. As dumb as it is. I like the goofy, quirky, abnormal things, I guess. Granted, the Sealand has very limited use, which is disappointing. I don't think anyone else is out here doing it. Which is, unfortunate. Well, we'll, hope for the best. Get my shields to full first. An Avenger's coming for me. And jousting like crazy. Little annoying name. Maybe I should have used missiles on it. I was talking about earlier. That's the key thing to do with this ship. Because it decommissions other ships really fast. Okay, that at least that did count towards the 6. I was worried that was just an outlier. Where is everything? There's a Corsair down there. Yeah, whatever. Using missiles on light fighters like that is kind of satisfying, to be honest. Why do I get told to attack on shields, but there's nothing there? Well, apparently the NPCs are taking a nap. And I will take advantage of it. I think 4 would be not too much for a Corsair. I feel like that would be a good amount, right? Why are they all deciding to nav to me before engaging? I think ships like this definitely were where the Stinger really shines. Felt like I had the ammo reserves. Really demonstrate that. But it takes ages to pull it up. This ship hits so hard. It's not so bad, but it's a 1v1. Anything beyond that, and it gets very questionable. So where's the other 3? Why'd they not pull in a cluster? Did someone come out here and die immediately? There they are. Nice of them to show up. Naturally, they all swarm me at once. Holy shit. Oh, that's so much at once. Oh, we were pulling the fuck out of that. No, thank you. That was way too much at once. That's why. It was a fucking hurricane, man. Those things melt shields like crazy. No way. No way my missiles did nothing. Fucking hell, dude. Yeah, the second you... Oh. No. This has to be a group-only ship. Fuck, dude. Enjoying the Stinger. Hope CIG retrofits the blade and glaive with the same purple MFDs. Yeah, I hope so too. Damn, dude. I mean, I like the Stinger too, but it is not a dogfighter. That is for sure. Like, you can do a 1v1 with the ship, but you're not going to get much else done. Unless you have a group when you're rolling in against a bunch of smaller ships. It's just not viable. Granted, I'm not the most skilled pilot out there, but still, you know. Appreciate another content creator recommended full MSK loadout for the 4 size 4s and dual size 2s. This matches the fire rate of the bespoke Wraith cannon, giving you only 1 pip to focus on. I mean, that's good. That definitely helps. That doesn't fix the issues, though. That still would not fix the issue. Having the same, like, a singular pip would help, but the bigger issue is just how weak the shields are, and more importantly, how soft the whole HP is. Earlier, I compared it to the F8, the Guardian, and the Shiv, and it has less hull HP than all of them. Which, you know, is fine. That doesn't mean it's like a bad ship as much as people want to say it is, but that just means it has a very specific... Why do you have a marker? Who is this? Why do you... Why do they have a green marker over their head? What the fuck? It doesn't fix its issues. Yeah, even the boost they gave it, it is still low. Also, the anemic power to systems. Yeah. Oh, he has the same mission. Oh. That's why he's got a marker. I see. Yeah. To be clear, the Stinger, I don't think its flaws are an issue. I think it more so derives it to be more role specific. As much as that sounds like cope, but I think, like, even during their showcase / advertisement for it, they showed it rolling in with a swarm of blades and glaives. For a reason, you know? I can't just be the only ship out there fighting. I think that much is very clear in the testings of it. The Shiv, however, fucking love this ship. So good. Which we're gonna go fly right now. I'm done playing around with the Stinger. I love it, but that's a little cope? No. Meteor. You know? Meteor is not supposed to be... Yeah, see, like the Ares Ion. Needs support. It should not roll solo. Exactly my point. Meteor, Ares. Those are really the only... And maybe an Eclipse. I mean, like, those shouldn't be solo ran. Even though they're solo piloted. But you should roll in as a group. So, like, in a combat dynamic, the Stinger is most suited for just running in, hitting heavy, and dipping out while the other ships maintain aggro. And the Stinger just staying out of gunfire as much as it can. It's a glass cannon. That's what the Stinger is. I mean, kind of like the Meteor. The Meteor is also a glass cannon. I just don't see them as a good ship, though. Yeah, it's got more firepower than any other heavy, though. Name me a single heavy fighter that has comparable firepower. It's really good against hammerheads. We saw that last stream when I went to go do Arena Commander with it. Like, it was insane how fast it belted the shields and nearly took out the hammerhead in like one passing. It has its purpose. It's just not what everybody wants it to be. Everybody wanted it to be like another Guardian or something like that. When really it's a glass cannon. It's not a bad ship, it's just not what everybody wants it to be. Oh, restocking this thing is expensive. Holy shit. Same weapons as the Vanguard Harbinger. I don't see a gunner in the... Yeah, let's blow up the... I'm not familiar with the Vanguard, so bear with me. Let me pull up a Vanguard and compare it to a Stinger. This is why I said name me one, because I couldn't think of one. Stinger, Vanguard Harbinger. We're gonna do compare selected, and then I'll look at the specifics. The Stinger is smaller than the Vanguard. That's crazy. I guess you can get 4 more power if you get 2 power plants. Yeah. Yeah, if you upgrade the power plants, you might be able to get suck a little more power out of the Stinger, but the Vanguard's more maneuverable. We all saw that coming. It's about the same speed, though. And it's got more damage modifiers. Interesting. What's the weapons that you can get on there? Size 5. 4 size 2s. And 2 size 3s. Is the turret slaved to the pilot? Stinger has 4 size 4s, Vanguard does not. Yeah. Yeah. So, that being said, even if the turret does get slaved to the pilot, that's why I thought too. It says manned, but sometimes the manned turrets get slaved, so, you know. That's why I ask. Assuming, like, let's even say that it does get slaved to the pilot when it's not manned. Let's pull up the Stinger weapons. Yeah, you get 4 size 4s, 2 size 2s, and a size 5. Oh, wait, no. No. 3 size 2s. Right? Hold up. I can't count. 1, 2, 3. 4 size 4s, 2 size 2s, and a size 5. Yeah. So 7 guns. 4 size 4s, 2 size 2s, and a size 5, where the Vanguard had, like, mostly size 2s, I believe. It's not slaved, which is why I said without a gunner. Right. But even then, let's just speak in hypothetical here, and say that it was. You then would have equal amount of pilot firepower, gun count-wise, but weapon size would still be lesser than the Stinger. So, back to my original point of it's a glass cannon, and it's suitable for specific roles where it's got the most firepower, but it's also the most vulnerable. Pushing it into a role where, you know, it'd be more appropriate to have a group with you. The last stream, someone was trying to say that the Shiv is just an F7. I was floored by that. I was like, that is, you can possibly be more incorrect about that. You get more guns, more fire. Well, same guns, more firepower in the Shiv, with more HP and roughly the same maneuverability. Also running solo in PvE, so I'll be fine with my Stinger, as you said, depending on the chosen. Yeah, depending on the content you do with the Stinger, like it's definitely going to be a good and fun ship. Like, I love the ship, but depends on the situation that you're pulling it into. That all said, and out of the way, I still 100% think the Shiv is my favorite ship out of the 3 that released. It's gonna be my daily once it goes to live. I'm not gonna be flying anything else. I won't want to. And I think it's interesting that CIG was like, oh, people did not like the bespoke. Someone really trying to missile spam my ass. Alright. That's a wolf. Aw, 2v1, man? That's not cool. Fucking bitch. Just missile spamming. That's not cool, dude. Not even gonna humor that now. It would be great doing the PvP Hammerhead, and then you can get the Reclaimer to help eat. Take some damage. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, having it... Yeah, I guess the person that missile spammed is in the global. Having the Stinger with anything would be more optimal, you know. I kinda wanna go back. I'll go back and find the missile spamming bitch. I'm petty tonight. I don't care about doing the contract. Just in PTU anyway. Feel bad. CIG paywalled the platinum skin for the Stinger. For War Bond only. Not that I want it. I prefer the Mamba and the black skin. Yeah, that... I didn't even look at the platinum version. The Black Widow paint is the best one for the Stinger, honestly. Like, the rest of them are kind of shit. Like, the Mamba's fine because it's murdered out, but whatever. But the Black Widow looks the best. Granted, well, I shouldn't say the rest are shit, because the green one looks decent. It just feels weird having all the red glow with the green. So I like the Black Widow the most. For the Shiv, I like the Nightmare paint. Not that you can really see it in this lighting. The blue Blossom one is interesting. I like it, but I don't know, I'll probably bounce between the Nightmare and the Blue Blossom. CIG had to paywall something, right? Of course, at least it's just a paint. And it's not anything like actually of substance. At least it's not another, oh shit, what was that component called? The ship thing. Ship blades. Or whatever, the blades. I don't remember what they were called. At least it's not another situation like that. Where the fuck is our obituary? How did I quantum over here and lose it? The blades? There was something else. There was something like in front of the blades word, I feel like. Not that it matters. You know what I'm talking about at the very least. I know blades was in the name. Light blades, that was it. Thank you. That was driving me nuts. Yeah. At least it's not another flight blade situation. I definitely learned their lesson with that. Oh, here we go, dude. Let's go tango with the fuck? What is shooting that? Oh, they're running ballistics on that bitch. Smart. Oh, I was not rotating enough. Come on, finish the job, beach. You're not gonna... Okay, cool. They actually full death me. Smart to run ballistics on that. The ballistics are going to be brutal on that thing. I've been bothered to go get ballistics for it, but ballistics for sure are going to be brutal on that thing. On the Stinger. And they put the GATs on there, so they have better fire rate. Can I pick those up here? Because I really don't want to go to Stanton for ballistics. And Mantises aren't that good, right? It'd probably be like Tiger Strikes or the Actually, the AD-48s, they're only in Stanton. That fucking sucks. Yeah, ballistics are only sold in Stanton. Man's trying too hard. Hate the idea of running out of ammo. I only like the idea of running ballistics in a PvP situation. Why can I not get out of bed? I'm stuck in bed. I can't do anything. I can't even go in a third person. The fuck? I like ballistics just for PvP. PvE, it doesn't make sense to run ballistics. That being said, I really like the wolf, so, you know. But it just depends on the ammo capacity. I feel like they've been really good about the ammo capacity lately. Like the Shiv, for example, you get like 7k rounds total, so like 3,500 before you run out of ammo. That's a lot. I think it's sufficient. Workaround citizen in yeah, in full effect, yeah. Can't get out of bed, just relog. I mean, the all-around solution for almost everything in Star Citizen for the past, like, 2 months has legitimately been Alt F4. After years of people trying to troll you in this game, be like, oh, it's third person, Alt third person. It actually works this time. Commercials on you, right? But it feels bad, man. I'm so sorry. It's still better than Twitch. I mean, what do I pull out on them? I guarantee they're still out there. I really want to use this Shiv on him. I feel like I was doing decent with it. Pull out the Corsair. I don't know if that would do very well since they're running full ballistics. I mean, I guess I could pull out the Paladin. Check out one of the ugly paints. Just for the shits and giggles of it. What's the downstream one look like? I forgot. I know the Galahad one's white. And the Paladin, the Solaris is like yellow and red. I think the Paladin paints are ugly though. I feel bad for Twitch. All the info that it's just that it's bad. That's all you need to know. It's a shit show over there, dude. Absurd amount of commercials or ads rolling through, and then not to mention all the constant fucking drama on that platform. And then the CEO of Twitch having to go in front of Congress as well over shit. It's an absolute shit show. And I'm like this close to just pulling out of that platform and just simulcasting on YouTube and Kick, because it's just not worth it. YouTube's way better for streaming. This is gonna go so poorly since I'm by myself. But I guess this'll give us a good test and see if it can really be soloed like they tried to advertise. I think the Paladin's a cool ship and all, but you know, it's just not speed. Genuinely, the only reason I'm pulling it out is because everything else is on a claim timer. Wow, that was belated. Are they? There's the shield. Damn, that took ages. I'm gonna wait to like fully pull out. I really hope that Stinger is still hanging out here. Something new. Another Paladin. Where is that Stinger? There's a wolf. They pulling out or landing? I think they're landing. That was the guy that attacked me earlier, so I don't feel bad. Was that fucked up? Maybe a little bit. Do I care? No. It's a wolf. They have a short claim timer. It's PTU. No one saw that, okay? I'm sure Karma will come and bite me in the ass here in a minute. I think the Stinger left. I don't think they're out here anymore. And that is disappointing. 4K? You caught nothing in 4K. Never. Oh, the Paladin's getting shot up? Or they're going in nav? They're coming right at me, though. Please don't quantum out. I want to fight you. Please stay. Fucker, they quantumed. Where do we think they went? Probably the orb, right? Or bloom. Gosh, dingus dang it, I think they're gone. Oh, got it in 1080p? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, they're gone. Disappointing. Just want a little more PvP. Oh well. I guess since they pulled out, I'll just land this and maybe pull out the Shiv again or something. I don't know, man. I'm just not big on the Paladin. Like, don't get me wrong. Fantastic ship. Great for group stuff, for sure. How often do you see me in a group? Oh shit, let's not crash it immediately. That'd be great. I'm dropping frames with how close I got that. Wonder if that Paladin went to go do the Polaris thing. Wow, this thing has no strafe. Wow. Okay. That was the most beautiful landing you have all seen all night. I know you're impressed. Tried to get the cool angle and just completely fucked it up. I mean, landed perfectly. Let's go ahead and get the Shiv out. Definitely my preferred ship. Well, let's see if someone's actively doing the Polaris thing first. And I'll go from there. No, no one's touching it. It's the exact same state it was when I touched it last. I'm interested in the Paladin. Time constraints have kept me from doing much of anything since the resource drive event. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing with this game, man. It takes so much time to do anything. I mean, just running the Lazarus, it takes like 3 hours. Like, if you have, like, a decent group, too. Granted, that was, like, only, you know, a three-man when I did that, but still. It's time-consuming. I think I'm at the point where, like, I'm done testing the ships. I feel like I've gotten a pretty good feel for them. And there's nothing else in PTU that I really want. I just want this patch to go live, so I can have my Shiv in the live servers. Ugh, man. But I am tired, to be honest. I had a long day at work. Got home late. But it's the late start time for stream. So, that being said, I'll probably put out some review videos on the ships here in the coming week. Kind of. And then tomorrow I'll be live around the same time. Well, no, I'll be live earlier tomorrow. So I should be home at a reasonable time, so I'll be live at a reasonable time. Not at like fucking 7 p.m. this time. I just updated PTU and looking forward to having my stinger in live. Yeah, no, I can't wait. Hopefully just 2 more days. Hopefully it goes live on Thursday, but it's probably going to be another one of those Friday releases, if I were to guess. Yeah. Bit of a bummer, because all I want to do is fly the Shiv, and I don't have it in live. But I do need to make money in the live servers so I can get the Inferno. Although, I could just throw ballistics on the Stinker and not need the Inferno. Anywho, I will be live tomorrow around probably like 2 or 3 hours earlier than I was today. I'll either play around with the new ships more or play on the live servers. We'll see what I end up doing. If you haven't seen it yet, there's a highlight video of me taking on a 3-man Polaris, so go check that out. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever it may be for you. See you next time.